everyone. We are going to start the January 3rd, 2022 reorganization meeting of Borough Council. Welcome. I'm glad everybody can join us for the beginning of the new year. Just a little reminder before we start, for everybody in the room, you're asked to wear your mask and make sure your masks are worn appropriately over both your nose and mouth at all times in light of the pandemic. So just trying to keep everyone safe while we are here. So before we start the meeting, I want to make an adjustment to the agenda. We are going to add the swearing in of Fran Dixon and William Henderson, if provided they both are here at the end, provided there's no objection. None being heard, that's what we'll do. Let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. Councilwoman Rickards, can you lead us?
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, now the roll call of councilors holding over from previous year.
Councilmember Rob Grady.
Here.
Councilmember Bob Weisford.
I'm present.
Thank you. I am now pleased to administer the oath of office. We will start with Councilperson Fred Bush. All right. Is that good for the camera? Put your left hand up, raise your right hand. Do you, Fred Bush, solemnly swear that you will support, obey, and defend the Constitution? Please repeat after me. I
solemnly swear that I will support,
obey, and defend
the Constitution
of the United States
and
the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
and that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
Welcome. Congratulations. Next, I'll be swearing in Councilperson Barbara Fortner. Would you like the Constitution or the Bible? The Constitution. Okay. All right. Put your left hand up, raise your right hand. Please repeat after me. I, Barbara Fortner.
I, Barbara Fortner,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
and that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Michelle.
No, Michelle, yeah.
Okay, so let's move on. Cindy. Okay. All right. Please repeat after me. I, Cindy Rickards,
I, Cindy Rickards,
do solemnly
do
swear
solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations. All right. Next up, we have Ira Winston. Oh, switch books. All right. Left hand on your book. Raise your right hand. Please repeat after me. I, Ira Winston,
I, Ira Winston,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
Should I call her?
No, she's got it. I just sent her the link.
All right. Next, I have the pleasure of Regina Watson. Okay. We have a Bible or a Constitution? Okay. Which one?
Bible.
Bible, that's fine. Okay. There you go. Put your left hand on the Bible. Raise your right hand. Please repeat after me. I, Regina Watson,
I, Regina Watson,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations. All right. Is Michelle with us?
She is getting on it.
The friends here.
Okay. Let's move on. The next person, Fran Dixon. Fran, would you prefer the Bible or Constitution? Bible? Put your left hand, raise your right hand. I, Fran Dixon,
I, Fran Dixon,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Okay. Michelle, hello. Welcome.
Did she hear you?
Michelle, can you hear me?
There we go. She was present.
Michelle Pananopoulos? You are on mute.
You hear me?
Now we can.
Okay.
Okay. Can you, I don't have a book for you, but if you can raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Michelle Pananopoulos,
I, Michelle Patanopoulos,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States.
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth
I'm sorry, what?
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
Oh, sorry. And the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations. Mr. Henderson. Hi. Left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand. Please repeat after me. I, William Henderson,
I, William Henderson,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United
the
States
Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, I believe that is everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is the motion to appoint council president.
I have a motion.
I was going to say, do I have a motion? Bob?
I believe since Narberth was founded in 1895, that we just completed the 63rd Council of Narberth. So I now make a motion to appoint the president for the 64th Council of Narberth Borough, North Side resident from Foxhall Lane, Fred Bush.
Any discussion? There is no second.
Okay.
There is, any discussion?
Would just like to say that I believe Fred is esteemed by all of his colleagues on council.
Okay, all in favor? Motion approved. All unanimous. Motion is approved. Congratulations, Fred. I would like to make a motion to appoint council vice president. Do I have a motion? Rob?
I would like to nominate Michele Pananopoulos to be Vice President of Council.
Okay, any discussion? All right, let's take a vote. All in favor? Motion is approved. Congratulations, Michelle. And with the appointing of a president and vice president, I will now turn the meeting over to the new president of Borough Council. You want to hand the gavel down?
Because this is such a rowdy crowd.
I know. All right, I do have a few brief remarks. So thanks, Mayor Deutsch, and thanks to my colleagues on council for their support in allowing me to serve the community in this role. So much as I would like to deliver a very cheerful and upbeat message laying out all of council's goals and plans to support the Narberth community, I mean, we're all in masks here. The continuing COVID epidemic, in particular the spread of the Omicron variant locally, means that we're once again in a very challenging time. But my last 2 years on council have taught me what is possible to accomplish in a time of great adversity. So in our role as stewards of the community, along with Mayor Deutsch and under President Aaron Muderich, we've taken measures to protect community health and to support our businesses, such as through the outdoor dining regulations, which have livened up the downtown streetscape. We found creative solutions to incorporating people at home into our public meetings, exemplified by the OWL camera, which is staring me in the eye right there, and the continued use of Zoom, which has allowed lots of people to participate and allow more attendance in some of these meetings than would otherwise be possible. We've worked administratively through a period where the borough had very limited staff. We found a great new borough manager, Samantha Bryant. We have a newly promoted assistant to the manager, Michelle Carroll, who is working behind the scenes at this meeting. So this is going to allow us to move ahead with key borough projects, chief among them the Narberth Avenue Bridge, which has faced numerous pandemic-related delays. But it's our highest priority on council and in the borough office. And on Wednesday's regular meeting of council, we will have 2 bridge-related pieces of business. Continue to work through the project. Every week you can track our progress in the borough newsletter to putting the bridge project out to bid, which should happen later this year. We're wrapping up long-term projects such as changes to our parking rules, which have been refined by our parking study task force and will be brought to council through the work of the parking committee. Beyond that, we're working on projects identified by the Narberth community as important, for instance, in the Borough Comprehensive Plan and the Climate Action Plan, both of which we've been reviewing to find items to implement. We've already begun to see these plans benefit the community in the grant support we've received from Montgomery County for green stormwater infrastructure, and we will continue to work to bring these visions of Narberth to reality. So back to COVID here. Now, in order to transact our mandatory borough business, we are required to meet in person, thanks to changes in the law pushed through by the Pennsylvania Republican Party. However, I urge those of you at home to stay safe, avoid indoor gatherings as much as possible, keep your masks on outside the household, and get your booster shot if you haven't already. Thanks again, everyone. I look forward to working with you on council. Thank you. All right. We have one item of business on the agenda. That is.
Is there a roll call?
There's a roll.
Oh, there's a roll call. I'm sorry.
Sure. Council President Fred Bush.
Present.
Council Vice President Michele Pananopoulos.
Present.
Council Member Barbara Fortner.
Present.
Council Member Rob McGreevy.
Here.
Council Member Cindy Rickards.
Here.
All right.
You missed one.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah. You missed one.
Council Member Bob Weisbord.
I'm present.
Still have that.
Council Member Ever Winston.
Present.
Mayor Andrea Deutsch.
Here.
All right. Now I think we're all set. Sorry. Okay, one item of business. Can I have a motion to consider the resolution for appointments?
I move to consider the resolution for the 2022 borough appointments.
I'll second.
Okay. Discussion of the appointments.
So I have an amendment. I believe that Ken Kravitsky has volunteered to be the vacancy board chair.
Okay, can you briefly discuss the vacancy board since you're an expert in that?
It is called in if someone resigns from council or someone is no longer able to serve on council, and council does not select a candidate within 30 days of when the resignation is accepted. Interestingly, it was almost invoked this time when Muna Al-Shaks resigned, but there was a special meeting called just in the nick of time, so that the vacancy board was not required. And Ken is interested in serving in this role.
All right.
It's a one-year appointment, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, any other discussion of this amendment? Okay, can we vote on the amendment? All those in favor of amending the borough appointments to add Ken Kravitsky to vacancy board, thank you. All those in favor? Any opposed? Okay, it's unanimous. Coming back to the resolution itself, is there any further discussion of the appointments? All right, let's have a vote then. All of those in favor of passing the resolution for the borough appointments? Amendments. Michelle, are you in favor of the resolution?
She might not be able to hear you, Fred.
Okay. All those in favor of the resolution? All right. It's
Because it's
unanimous.
It's not speaker.
Okay. That is our only item of business, so I will take a motion for adjournment.
I move that we adjourn.
Second.
All right.
Just before we adjourn, a reminder, we will have our regular first scheduled council meeting on this Wednesday at 7:30. And if you can join us via Zoom, that would be helpful, as opposed to having more people in the room.
Yeah, we are encouraging anybody whose presence is not mandatorily required in the room to attend by Zoom if possible. Echo the mayor's concerns. Thanks.
Just for safety.
Yeah. All right, so the motion for adjournment is on the floor. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, unanimous. All right, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.